my god, that's so funny.
That was a little hiccup. Why
Okay,
does it look so
so
loud?
it's fine. It's literally fine. We can always
Okay.
turn it down.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, I was telling you that I kind of had a hot take that I'd tell you about whenever we started recording.
Yeah.
I forgot what triggered it. But anyways, I kind of don't like whenever people, this is going to sound so bad, when people post a picture of like their loved one who passed and it's them with them at the hospital and they put an emoji over them. I'm like,
I have a picture of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm so sorry. It's like a smiley
It was like my
face.
mom's hands, and I had like a heart next to it.
Aw.
That's when she was in the hospital for she was septic.
Oh, but like, is it over her face and everything?
No,
Like,
it's just had me holding her hand.
Oh, it's fine, but I hate whenever they post a picture and it's like them like next to their loved one. There's like this massive smiley face, and you know it's just their dead body with a smiley face. You're like,
Oh my god! Remember I showed you that video of that one lady who was like, her baby's like laying there, like
Yeah, so
can't
she's
barely
like-
breathe on its own, and she's like,
Okay,
he
good
contracted
again.
RSV.
That is so
Okay.
funny. Okay, well, welcome back to the second episode. Hopefully, it goes up of That's What I Was Thinking podcasts with Trinity and
Ari.
Woo, woo, woo.
We do that every time. We literally go, woo, and I go like this.
Yeah. The excitement is real.
This episode is gonna be a cool episode. This is my specialty in life. I probably shouldn't spend as much money on this topic than I do.
Yeah, welcome to the OnlyFans episode. No, I'm just kidding. We're really talking about fast food.
We went from OnlyFans to McDonald's, which we'll cover in that too.
Okay.
But I know you wanted to do a little mini quiz
I did.
on each other. I know my answers to both of these questions.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Okay. So for the first question, it's what do you think is my favorite fast food place? Are you answering first? Am I answering first?
Well, I want you to answer for me.
Oh.
So you go first.
Okay. So I think it's Panera.
Okay.
You get something each time. It's like a sandwich. Is it the chicken avocado?
I like that one, but I wouldn't say that's my go-to order.
Chipotle? Like, is it a Chipotle sandwich?
No.
Oh.
It's it's the tuna sandwich.
Ew.
I know. I mean, you know, it's so gross to get it with tomato soup.
Ew, Trin.
I'll have the tuna sandwich. And
They're looking at you like this. They're like, bombastic side eye.
Yeah, no. I mean, I also really like the bacon turkey Bravo. And I do like the chicken avocado one too.
I feel like every time we've gone,
they're pretty interchangeable. It's like sometimes if you're eating with somebody, you're like, maybe I'll get the chicken one.
Smell the Pacific Sea across from
you.
you.
And then like a warm chocolate chip cookie or like a cinnamon roll, and then you get some milk.
We always
from
share the
coffee
cinnamon
bar.
roll whenever we go. I'll be like, oh, do you want the cinnamon roll? Put it on your tab. Put it on your tab. Panera's expensive.
Yeah.
I feel like I go there and I spend like a meal for 4.
It's like $27 for my tuna sandwich.
Is it like honestly good? I used to really like tuna sandwiches.
It is really good. They put stuff on it. It's like tuna. It's got some like lettuce and tomato, and it's on a good bread.
I really like chicken salad sandwiches.
Yeah, me too. It depends though. It depends what kind of nuts they put in it, or if they put them in at all, you know? Sometimes like, oh, I can't do that. Oh,
like the walnuts? Is it walnuts or pecans that they put in it?
It depends. Depends where you go.
Or like, I don't like the raisins.
Yeah, no, me too.
Okay, so it's your time to ask or answer.
Okay, so I said Taco Bell.
Ooh.
Okay. Really hard one. Oh shit, I did it on this phone. I put it in the basket so I could read off what it was that I ordered. I'm kind of going based off of what I ordered for you the other day because you just
Okay.
didn't complain to me.
Yeah.
Okay, but I added something. I put in your bag a Mexican pizza, and then I put a cheesy gordita crunch box with a medium Pepsi.
I think I normally go for the nacho fry box.
Okay.
So it comes with the 5-layer beefy burrito, which is in that box
Mm-hmm.
that you got. Beefy 5-layer burrito, beef chalupa, and the nacho fries. But I also think it comes with like a Dorito Loco taco or something like that.
Oh god, that's my order at Taco Bell.
Is it?
2
It's so
Supreme
good.
Dorito Loco tacos.
Like, I'll have 2 and I'll go back in line to grab another one.
Oh god.
You know what's sad is like the one by the mall.
Mm-hmm.
They like practically know me. You know who knows me?
Yeah.
The Starbucks drive-through lady.
Oh, really?
I'll be like picking up my Starbucks on my 15, and she's like, "Another long day? How are you doing, sweetie?" I'm like,
That's
I'm
like
good.
the older guy that's in there.
Yeah.
And I pick up like 16 different drinks. Sometimes I pick one up and I'm like, Sophie, back. He's like,
yeah, she knows me by name.
yeah.
She's like, Ariana, you're back. I'm like, why wouldn't I be?
Yeah. No, I'm not just picking up people's drinks and taking pictures with them. It's just because, like, sometimes I see somebody we work with, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's their drink.
I've gotten a picture from you holding my drink.
You know, just
my
I have
my
to.
Java chip frappuccino,
Mhm.
extra sweet.
Mhm.
But yeah, I spend too much money on fast food.
Yeah, me too. I wouldn't say fast food. It depends.
Okay, so like what we were saying earlier, you'd consider Panera a fast food restaurant?
Well, for the longest time, I didn't. I used to think, no, Panera is not fast food. It's like all made to order. Like, you know, it's just not. It's just not. I don't know. Like, if you got soup there, how is it a fast food place? Like, it was, if you've got a bakery in there, how is it a fast food place? A bakery is not fast food.
I think that's what makes me think it's not fast food because like their food is like I get
It's hard. The thing is
there's no real explanation for
Yeah.
why it's not a fast food place.
Yeah, I guess just because you can order stuff and it comes out fast at the other counter. I mean, it's got a drive-through.
That's why I would think that it is a fast food
Yep.
place. But I think another thing, I wouldn't consider it a fast food. I would consider it like a cafe with a drive-through.
Yep, me too. It's like more in the category of like Starbucks. Like
So Starbucks is fast food.
it's a coffee shop.
I think anywhere that you don't think the employees are going to spit in your food, it's not fast food.
Okay.
Because sometimes, oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to talk about the worst experiences we've had
Okay.
at fast food restaurants.
Mhm.
So I went to Popeyes.
Mhm.
This is already starting off bad. I went to Popeyes
Mhm.
and I wanted to try the new wings and I ordered the barbecue. I had to tell this lady like 8 times what I wanted and I couldn't understand what she was saying. Like she wasn't speaking into the mic. So I repeated it like 8 times. She asked me the same question like 8 times. I finally get up to the window and the whole reason I went with the barbecue was because I'm that type of person. It's like I like spicy food, but it can't be my meal because I feel like it'll ruin the whole thing.
Okay.
So, like, I don't want to be sitting there like, oh my God, this is hot, like taking a drink
Mhm.
every 10 seconds. I get home after like a 15-minute drive home and she put freaking sweet and spicy for my for my wings. And I'm like,
No.
I like teriyaki and stuff like that, so it should be fine. It was so spicy. I'm like freaking leaking out of my nose, like sweating up a storm. And it would have made it okay if like at least there was some good customer service in there. But it was terrible customer service. And she sounded so annoyed at the fact that she couldn't speak into the microphone and I couldn't understand a thing she was saying. It got so bad actually, someone else got onto the microphone to talk to me.
Oh no.
So, quite frankly, I don't think it's my problem. But yeah, that was the more recent bad customer service I've had at a fast food chain.
Okay.
Popeyes.
Cool. Yeah, I'd say my worst experience I've had at a fast food place, it wasn't the joint's fault. It was the crew I was rolling with. So basically, my brother and I, we did a drive from Florida to New York. Long drive.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds absolutely
Long
horrendous.
drive. It was horrendous, but we had to bring like a car up there. And so we're with his ex at the time and his ex's cousin.
Okay.
And
Like, they were exes while this was happening, or like
no, they were
dating?
together
Okay.
at that time.
Okay.
And so we are at the drive-through. I'm like, okay, I want this and that. And this is on the way home. This is like we're about to leave. It's nighttime.
Mhm.
And I was so sick. I was sick as a dog. I mean, I was like teetering on like 103, 104 the whole
Oh,
time.
God.
It was horrible. I went to the emergency room and I'm in a onesie that I've been in for like.
How old are you? You're like, this was last week.
I don't know. It was like 15,
Okay.
16.
Okay.
And this was like I got sick after like 2 days. Like we like hung out the first day at the house. Second day we went into the city. Next morning I woke up and it hurt so bad to swallow. I couldn't. I could not. It like even just breathing in hurt so bad. And the whole like inside of my mouth was like really white, like a white styrofoam
Oh,
cup.
God.
And I woke up at like 12 and I went into my brother's room and I was like, I just don't really feel good. Like I need your help. Him and Dakota are sleeping and he's like, I'll get up later. Like me and Dakota are tired. I'm like, oh, all right. Dang. So he's like, just go make yourself some breakfast. And I'm down there like with my looking through the pantry to find some like Campbell's chicken noodle. And I cannot figure out how to turn on their stove because this is my first time using a gas stove.
Mhm.
And this whole kitchen is full of gas. I'm like,
Gonna start a fire in there.
yeah, like for 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'm getting dizzy. Like, let's just go to the microwave. He's got like this fancy ass microwave in his house. I'm like trying to press the buttons. It like pulls out like I don't even know how to explain it. Like the bottom rack, like the rack of a dishwasher, it like pulls out. And then I like put my soup in there in the bowl. I make this thing so piping hot. It probably almost set on fire in there. But I'm like eating it anyways. I'm like, if it burns all my nerves, like I won't have to feel anymore. And so I go upstairs. I'm watching Cable Girls on Netflix. Definitely recommend. And finally, like it's like 3 in the afternoon. My brother gets up finally.
I would have been like, no, you need to take me to the doctor right now.
And so him and Dakota get up, and I'm like, I really don't feel good. He's like, no problem. We'll stay in tonight. I'm like, yeah, the whole fucking day is gone, bitch. And so he takes my temperature. I'm probably at like 101, 102 at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like increasingly get like a little bit hotter and a little bit hotter and a little bit hotter. But it's like the winter at this time.
Mm-hmm.
And I am just so cold. I'm like Florida through and through. I'm freezing. And all I can do is sit there and watch Cable Girls. He does not understand the science of being sick. He gives me raw garlic, makes me eat a raw garlic clove, brings me up this cute little like plate with a shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's apple cider vinegar.
Oh my God.
So I just got done with my garlic clove. Now I'm having apple cider vinegar shots. I've never forgiven him for this. Throws away my toothbrush. Throws away my toothbrush. And I'm thinking this whole time, like, I'm going on in the city. I'm having a good time. I brought all the cute fits. I've got, like, one pair of pajama shorts, a tank top, and this polka dot onesie my mom got me for Christmas. And I'm in this polka dot onesie for, like, a week straight. Well, okay, it was probably just a couple days. But I'm, like, full in Cable Girls. He puts me in, like, a cold bath that night.
Mhm.
Didn't help. Like, I'm just suffering. I'm suffering so bad. no toothbrush. I'm like garlic apple cider vinegar girl for a couple
Why
days.
wouldn't he just take you to the doctors?
I don't know, because we're broke as shit, you know? Nobody could afford it. But then Dakota's mom goes, okay, well, she needs to go to the hospital. Like, I'll just cover it.
Yeah.
So they took me to the hospital. And it is so scary. I was just at the ER here in Florida a couple days ago. Totally fine. Like, it's a little scary. You see some crazy shit. But there, it's like everything is really dark. There is like 800 people on that floor of the emergency room, like everywhere. And there's so many people like grabbing their limbs and like violently shaking and crying. I'm tripping out, but I'm like,
you're like on the same, you're at the same boat as them.
you know, I'm right there with them. So I'm laying in my bed and I'm like, I'm so cold. All I have is my onesie. And the lady, she comes and gives me a blanket. They take my temp. I come out negative for like the flu, for strep, like everything. They tested me for everything. I was coming out negative.
Did you have like mono?
I don't know.
You probably had like mono.
I don't know what all they tested me for, but she's like, oh, it was negative for all these things. I was like, what the heck? And so she gives me like children's Tylenol. After she took my temp, the doctor takes away my blanket. Takes away my blanket. She says, oh, the doctor said you can't have this because your temperature's too high. I'm like, I'm gonna have the blanket and I'm gonna have the Tylenol. And so basically they give me the Tylenol, wait for my temperature to go down. I still want to go home at this point. This is like right before school started.
Yeah.
And okay, so maybe it wasn't the winter if it's right before school started. Because when did school start here? No, it was the fall. It was fall.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Well, up north, it's cold in like January through January.
Yeah, that's true. So I knew this was like over the weekend and I had to start school on like Tuesday. And I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go school shopping. I want to get my school supplies. I'm tripping out at this point. I should have already logged on, look at my classes, you know, it's a nightmare. And so we all get in the car. It's me, my brother Lou, Dakota, and Danielle. And Danielle is the cousin. So we go to the Dunkin drive-thru. I think I get like, you know, just a little snacky snack and a drink. And
are you feeling better at this point?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is right after the ER visit.
Oh, okay.
Like we get in the car and we're about to drive to Florida.
Okay.
And so we're at the drive-thru and Danielle's driving. She goes, did you hear that girl? I swear she had an attitude with me. I swear she did. And I'm like, you know, I'm like, yeah, just tell her to give me the drink, okay? You know, I'm like back there, like half dead. And Dakota's like, don't be dramatic, Danielle. And my brother's like, yeah, like just get the food. And we're up at the she like hands us our bag and our drinks and she asks for ketchup. And the girl's like passing ketchup packet after ketchup packet. And Danielle's like, why'd you have an attitude with me?
Oh my God.
And she's like, I didn't have an attitude with you. Danielle's like, yeah, you fucking did. Just blows up. She was a stick of dynamite, dude. She's like, yeah, you fucking did, you bitch. You fucking had an attitude with me. It's fucking midnight. I even have energy to have a fucking attitude right now. I'm fucking go in there and beat your fucking ass. And I'm like, what? What's going on up there? And then my brother's like, how the fuck can you be disrespectful to that now they're in a full-on fight over this girl at the Dunkin drive-thru. The girl at the Dunkin drive-thru starts throwing the ketchup at her. We speed away so fast.
You're just backseat hanging onto one limb.
I'm like, is my drink up there? And So, oh my god. So, yeah, that was really bad. Like, just listening to them fight at the fucking drive-through. And the fight got so bad, and everybody was screaming. Me and Dakota. Dakota's crying. I'm like, just sitting there, like, fuck. Like,
I want to
what the
go
hell? I
home.
want to go home right now. You know? And
Was that an awkward car ride back?
They got in such a bad fight, they couldn't stay in the same car together.
Who?
My brother and Danielle. So we went back to Dakota's house, and Danielle's like, I'm gonna kill myself. You know,
Oh
she's
my
saying
God.
all this stuff.
Wait, Danielle's the girlfriend?
No, Danielle. No, Danielle's the cousin.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And she's like, "Ugh, no, I can talk to them however I want to talk to them. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. You know, she's saying all this in the car, and Dakota's like, please, Danielle, please don't say that, please. Dakota's freaking out. And so we just go back to the house, stay the night there, and then we go without Danielle. She doesn't go to Florida with us the next day.
Does she live in New York? Or does she live in Florida?
She lived in New York. She was traveling with all of us to go to Florida to help Dakota with the car stuff. Yeah. So, I don't know. That was a whole shit show. I think she ended up flying there a couple weeks after to do all that car stuff, but she did not go back with us. I was like, after the whole fight, I thought we were still going up there. My brother's like, I'm too tired. I used all my energy. I'm like, damn it. All right, let's just go back. And so, yeah, that was the worst experience. That was a whole tangent. I'm sorry.
Did you ever work at a fast food restaurant?
Yes. I worked at Tropical Smoothie.
I worked at Wendy's.
Oh, I know.
That was my first job. And honestly, I hated that job more than I hated anything in my entire life. I actually got fired from Wendy's.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I got fired. It wasn't like any like behavioral thing or any behavioral. I can't even say that word. Or anything. It was because like the GM at the time didn't do my paperwork wrong. And then like the district manager came in one day and was like, "Oh, by the way, you're terminated. But like you can reapply and like we'll just hire you back and you can come in tomorrow." I was like, this was God telling me Wendy's is not for you, girl.
Oh,
And
no.
they constantly had me doing I think it's called like back cash. I forget what it's called.
Mhm.
But it's the first window you pull up to pay, and then the next window you get your food.
Mhm.
I was constantly back there, and I was constantly cutting potatoes up,
Oh, no.
like, and cooking bacon. I just hated that job so much. Managers were rude.
Mhm.
Like, everyone was like my age and managing.
Mhm.
And there's nothing wrong being a young manager. Like, that's not the problem. It's incompetent young managers
Yeah.
who are like trying to screw every girl in the kitchen. Like, it's just.
Oh, God.
And then like freaking Annabella and Tracy would be getting in fights because Liam wanted Annabella first. It was just. It was too much to handle. I
Mhm.
hated that job. I worked with my best friend.
Mhm.
Actually, two of them. And there was a
Okay.
couple people I liked there who I was friends with.
Mhm.
But it was honestly the worst job experience of my entire life. I would never work at another fast food chain again. And it's
Fair enough.
so corporate. It's like very like long live Wendy's.
Oh, wow.
Freaking
That's crazy.
stupid little redhead.
She's a real person
I know.
with a real daughter.
Have you ever seen what she actually looks like in person?
No.
Let me show you.
Her daughter's gonna listen to this and be like, Mom, look at this.
Let me tell you, she's a catfish.
Oh,
The real
no.
Wendy.
No.
The
Still can't look at
real-
a potato, can you?
No, it was like there's so much more, and since it's fast food, people want their food, which is understandable.
Mhm.
I get it. It was ran by a bunch of 16-year-olds, so
Oh, yeah, so is Tropical Smoothie.
yeah, so it's like how much can you really expect? But damn, I got so much. I had this lady throwing her food at me. It was honestly a terrible job.
Mhm. Oh, love that.
She's a catfish. She kind of grew into herself.
Yeah, she got cute hair. But
She's not even
dang.
ginger.
Go off, Wendy. All right. I mean, I guess it kind of looks like her.
Where?
I don't know. She just looks like confused on these pictures. She's like, "Is that actually like? Are you taking a picture right now?" Look her up.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's
That's cool.
yeah. Oh my god.
Alright.
But yeah. Did you have any bad experiences working in fast food?
There was this one night that, I mean, I was like I guess everybody at Tropical Smoothie was a key holder, but I had a key, so I would usually like close or open. And one night I was closing, and nobody can be there by themselves. And let's just say that this particular one I worked at was not in the best part of town in a certain city we lived near. And so it was just a lot of people walking by after the bars at night and stuff. Like we'd always have a bunch of like broken beer bottles out back and stuff, and a lot of robberies and alleged drug activity in that
Alleged.
area. And so it's like 9:30 p.m. and I'm there with three other people. Three other people. I have the key. The alarm won't set, so I go to the I have to like relock the doors and go to the back and reset the alarm. And so I am going to leave, and I did not have a key at this time because I had given it to another girl because I had put in my 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the other girl just forgot or whatever, but we're closing, and I've got my one friend Lewis with me, and I go to close the door. I go in the parking lot. Nobody's there. Everybody's gone. I'm like, what the heck? I didn't leave yet. I was gone for like 10 seconds. You guys got in your car, pulled out, and left me there. And I didn't even lock the door yet. What the heck? I could have gone in there and stole all the money. Like, you guys are dumbasses. I don't know.
So how'd you lock the door?
I had to call everybody I knew that worked there. And
pray to God that someone wasn't gonna have
was awake and had a key, and I waited for somebody to come with a key.
I would have been pissed if I got that phone call.
And I was by myself, like in the parking lot, like, oh, they're gonna take me. They're gonna take me. You know, like
why didn't you just get in your car?
I don't know. I thought somebody was gonna break into my car and take me. I mean, I was right there, like in my car, but I don't know. I was still freaked out. Read that, or you want me to read it?
Subway.
Mm-hmm.
In 2000, Subway restaurants began airing ads featuring Jared Fogle. Fogle?
Sure.
Or is it Fogle?
I would say Fogle.
Fogle. A student from Indiana University.
Sorry.
If you didn't, never mind, I'm not going to say that. University, who had formerly tipped the scales at 435 pounds. That's going to be me with my Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
That is until he lost 245 pounds by restricting his diet to 2 Subway submarine sandwiches a day. By 2013, Fogle had filmed more than 300 commercials, and Subway attributed 1/3 to 1/2 of its growth in sales to Fogle. With revenue having tripled from 1998 to 2011, in 2015, however, Fogle was sentenced to 15 years in prison for indecent relations with several minors, and Subway severed all ties.
That's from USA Today website, okay?
Isn't what?
Crazy. So we just watched like a few of his commercials, but
I didn't read that next part.
Okay, so that was a shock for you. So I knew about him. I knew that they had a guy that lost a bunch of weight by eating Subway, and that it helped like make them really popular, but we were really like young at the time. But then in 2015, like it says, he went to prison. I did not know that until a couple months ago. But I guess he had like some type of company, and one of the people that was working at his company had been caught for like bestiality videos or
that is
something
unforgivable.
Like that.
Unforgivable.
Which is not illegal, but having relations with an animal, actual bestiality, is illegal. So
yeah.
And so anyways, So they do an investigation, and then they see that this man with the bestiality is sharing pictures of minors, indecent photos, and then they get a warrant to search him.
Foggles.
Yes. But I think there's some girl that went undercover, like how did he meet her? I think he was on a talk show or a radio show with somebody, and he made some comments to the radio show host and about younger girls, and she said, that is not sliding with me. We are not doing that. So she went undercover, like with a mic, and recorded him, brought it to the FBI. The FBI is like, you can't do that.
Yeah, it's insubmissible.
But they said, you can become an informant for the FBI and record him for us, though. So she befriended him, became an informant, got a bunch of information, and then the whole warrant that they got to search his home after the bestiality thing mixed with her investigation got him convicted. But basically, he had like I think it was his stepdaughters. He had 2 young stepdaughters.
Oh no.
And put hidden cameras up around their house and got pictures and videos of them and their friends. And like had that and other horrible, disgusting things and went to prison.
What a sick, sick man.
Yep, he is so sick.
That is disgusting.
So sick.
I'm sure Subway felt so stupid after that. Maybe that was Subway's downfall.
Maybe.
But do you think that, like, these places, like, sometimes I feel like the wrong places get canceled for the wrong things. Like, I am not at all condoning what he did or defending him in any way. But Subway didn't know. You know, you can't really take that back. I guess if they kept letting him do commercials, then they would be endorsing it. But the fact that they were like, that's wrong. You can't ever work for us again.
The mom of the 2 girls said that, like, his girlfriend at the time, before he got convicted, said that Subway knew.
Oh.
And that they were still using him for advertisements because they were doing so well. And they had like a case about that, but it got dismissed because there's no proof that they knew that he was doing that. There's just no way to prove that, which honestly they probably didn't.
I wouldn't think they'd. I feel like that would be like a super stupid, obviously stupid thing to just kind of keep hidden. And honestly, if that is the case, then Subway deserves a downfall. Well, I see in here that you put something about the McDonald's lady who sued for the coffee
with the
thing.
hot coffee.
I don't know how I feel about that case. If you want, I can read it.
Yep.
I feel like this is a pretty familiar case because I feel like every time we bring up like sue happy people, like this is definitely a story that gets talked about a lot. In 1992, a woman sued McDonald's for almost $3 million for hot coffee. The coffee gave her third-degree burns, and there had been other complaints prior to the accident, 180 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit, and now 10 degrees lower. So you're saying that she sued, they ended up changing the degrees lower. She won that.
Yeah, she got almost $3 million. I mean, that's crazy. But
I guess it ruined her life too. I mean, listen, you can ruin my life. I still got the $3 million.
I guess, but she spilled out all over her thighs and her hoo-ha.
She was old.
That's even worse. How you even... It takes her forever to heal from that. That's horrible. I'm suing. I want $6 million. I want double.
You don't think $3 million is a lot?
I want 6 because... That burnt so bad.
I wonder if she's still alive.
I don't know.
Should I check?
Sure. I should have put her name on there. I didn't put...
Lady who sued.
I don't know what website I used for that. I'm really sorry.
Sued McDonald's. Look, it's like the 4th one. She was 79 years old.
Yeah, she's definitely not alive now.
Imagine if she was still alive. She died in 2004 at the age of 91.
Wow.
Okay, so it says that the burns and the court proceedings had taken their toll on her, and she had no quality of life.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty bad burn.
Did you see the burns?
No,
Is there pictures of them?
I just know it's bad. If I get a little burn on my finger from touching the pan real quick, I freak out. I literally freak out.
I just saw the burns. She deserves 10 mil.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Should I see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't put that on there. If
Okay.
you want, you can search it up yourself. There's no way I'm going to put that on there.
Oh god. Yep. She needs 10 mil.
Oh
No.
my god.
Yep. That's enough. That's enough. 100
I
mil.
really wish I didn't search that up.
100 mil.
Yeah, 100 mil. 1,000 million? That's not a number. Yeah.
We're trying to get 100 mil subscribers, guys. Hit the like button.
Yeah, I really wish I didn't search those pictures up.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
I can see why she sued. I can't believe Hot Coffee did that to someone.
They cooked her. That was like
This was before they had like it's hot on the cup, right? I mean, that
don't-
doesn't
they
really
prob-
matter
no,
if
I'm
you
sure
are
they
getting a
did.
hot coffee, you should know that it's hot. Well,
I
it's like
think they
that.
already had
It's
it
like
on
that
there.
one story too, where the kid was eating chicken nuggets from McDonald's. I think it was McDonald's, and it was too hot, and it burnt the inside of his mouth. The mom sued, and I think the mom won.
As she should. Go off.
I don't want to see those pictures.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Yeah, that's that was pretty gruesome.
How bad could it be? Girl was cooked.
Yeah,
Girl sat on the campfire for 5 minutes.
literally, that was horrendous.
Oh my god, did you hear about the guy that was in the Dunkin' Donuts bathroom and the bathroom like exploded while he was using it? He got a really good settlement, but now he has to go to therapy because it traumatized him so bad.
Was he taking a poop?
Probably if he was sitting on it.
Like the toilet exploded?
Yeah,
Oh my god, the porcelain probably went everywhere, everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but I know it happened. I know it was horrific.
We should also try not to get sued by any of these fast food restaurants.
We're just sharing information that's already out there. That I got these from websites.
On another controversy of fast food
I
restaurants.
love McDonald's coffee.
Do
Anyways,
you? I feel like it just tastes weird.
No, it's good.
Oh.
Okay. Sponsor us.
Ooh, that was distasteful. The next distasteful thing, Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme started the Krispy Kreme Club. Now you might be thinking, KKC?
No.
Nope.
Club spelled KLUB.
Yeah. It was a promotion that happened in 2015. As Trin said in her notes, not cute. Not cute. And you know what's crazy about that is that this is in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Like at this point, people are getting like pretty, like, I guess you could say like woke
Mm-hmm.
about things. I mean, it should be something that was resolved years ago.
Yeah.
But like, did they think about that? Like, these things had to go through lines and lines and lines of people. You know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking when
Like,
I heard that.
How
I
does it
said,
just like,
you don't
oh.
have a publicist. You don't have a team this goes through.
a lawyer?
Yeah,
PR
that's
team?
crazy. That's crazy. People caught on so quick and shut that down. Like,
How long
nobody-
did it take for them to shut it down? Well, I don't understand how they like saw that and they were like, yeah,
That's
That's a good one.
That's good. They're getting points now.
So, like, this Krispy Kreme club, did people join it?
I don't know.
Who were the members of this club?
I don't know. The documents are coming out this week.
Yeah. Are they?
No.
No. Are you making a reference to Epstein?
Yeah.
You know, I've seen like a lot of people like wanting to like look through the documents. I'm like, how do people even understand those documents? And like, I heard a lot of it was like redacted.
I don't know.
Like, you actually didn't find out any information about that, except that, what's his name? Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
That was the one thing he was wild. I'm not making light of the situation, but those memes go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He probably definitely would have joined the Krispy Kreme club.
Yeah.
Another little fun fact, a little more lighthearted, which we were just talking about this, honestly shocks me. Like, it blows my mind, like, these numbers.
Like, of how much they're making?
Yeah, like, how they're ranked. So, the highest grossing fast food chain is Chick-fil-A, which I got Chick-fil-A today.
Love Chick-fil-A.
So, they got some of my monies.
Chick-fil-A all the way.
Yeah. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was clever.
Thanks.
6.7 million. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
If that's how much they're worth? No.
I think that I don't know. I don't know. I think that was for how much they grossed for a year.
Oh, okay. Cane's 5.4 million, which I do not get the hype about Cane's. I tried it and it was bland. The only thing I liked
is like 4 things.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And I think that their chicken's bland.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I really liked was the toast, coleslaw, and tea.
That sounds
so
good.
Their whole entire menu, I guess, except for the chicken. Yeah. And their cane sauce is like every other secret sauce that any other restaurant has. It's literally mayo, barbecue, and ketchup.
Yeah. Or some horseradish.
Yeah. Every place has that same sauce. Shake Shack is 3.8 million.
I could not believe that one. Shake Shack.
I can't believe the next one. Like, I've never heard of, like, I've heard of the next one, but I also, like, haven't had it ever. Whataburger, 3.7 million. This last one is going to shock you because I would expect this to be the first on the list.
Numero uno.
McDonald's, 3.6 million. It's because of all the incidents.
It is because they're out here burning women and children.
I don't know if there's actually why they're, because those were years ago. But I would think that they'd be much higher on the list. They're just super iconic. And they've been around for years. Have you seen, like, the old McDonald's? Like, what they used to look like?
I mean, I see, like, pictures of, like, the old Ronald, and I've seen a picture of an old one in Florida. It looked more square. It looked more like a big building, like a daycare.
Yeah. I love looking at, like, places that have, like, fancy fast food chains. And, like, they're just not meant to be. Like, McDonald's has, like, a place, I forget where it is. I forget. But it literally looks like a bank. Like a rich people bank.
Okay.
And there's, like, 3 floors. I've seen, like, different countries and, like, the McDonald's that they serve or, like, the food that they serve, and I want to try them.
Me too. I heard it's so good.
Like, there's like, a couple in Japan.
Yes.
That have, like, the most wild Big Macs, I guess would be equivalent to what we have, that look so good. Like, teriyaki sauce and stuff like that. Or, like,
I heard the same thing.
You know what I haven't had? The McRib. And every time that they have the McRib, I'm like, I'm going to get it. And then I'm like, can I get a 10-piece nuggie?
Yeah. Extra sweet and sour.
I also see that you have White Castle on here.
Yeah, White Castle was the first fast food place.
I think I knew that. I've never had White Castle. I've had, like, the little, like ones in the box.
Yeah, the
It's
freezer aisle
White
ones.
Castle burger sliders
Uh-huh.
or the sliders.
They have one. The biggest White Castle ever is in Orlando now. It opened up like 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, like
Maybe we
two
should
and a
make a
half.
trip. We should do a trip down there and try White Castle.
Up there, yeah.
Or up there. Oh, sorry.
Know what I mean?
Or we can go to Japan and try the McDonald's Big Macs there.
Yeah, I like that one better. Let's do the Japan one.
But I think what we should do is take a little bit of a break, and
Try some.
dun dun dun. We're gonna do a little taste test moment. Okay, we are back and better than before.
Yep, we are here. We've got 4 types of colas with us.
Not colas. We
Sodas.
have Pepsi. Oh, Pepsi, Coke, Starry, and Sprite. And we have my 11:30 coffee here. I have such a bad habit of not drinking all my coffee. So what we're gonna do is we are going to test and see if we can tell the difference. Now, if I get Coke wrong, we're gonna redo this and make it look like we didn't cut it and that I got it right, because I'll probably be devastated at the fact that I got something like that wrong, because I am a hard Coke stan.
Podcast canceled.
Yeah.
Okay.
If Coca-Cola ever sponsored me, I think I'd
retire.
No, I think I'd poop myself, cry, and then pass out, all on the toilet.
Okay.
I think I would die. I would die if Coca-Cola ever sponsored.
They don't support death, so we'd just be very excited.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Same thing. Anyways.
Okay, so a funny thing before we test this, I was telling my dad about what we were doing, and he's like super into this podcast.
Very great supporter.
It's so funny. One night we were up until like what, 12, and we had him holding a ring light for these TikTok videos that we will never ever post, and we will never see the light of day because they were so cringy.
Looks like we're scared.
So, yeah.
Those are really good.
My God. So I'm telling him how we're going to do the Coca-Cola thing. And do you want to know what his response was? This is what I say. We are going to see if we could tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi. Ariana, even if you don't include the videos or the reactions on your show, maybe you should at least have everybody else see if they can tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi and include the data.
All right. Go on.
So then when I went downstairs and asked him to fill up the cups, he was like, so you're not gonna listen to the messages that I sent?
Oh my God.
So I asked him, like, did you want to try? He's like, no, it's cool, you know. And my brother's like, I want to see if I can tell the difference. So maybe I'll get their reactions to it and I'll post it in the video and see if they can guess it right. Because he is right. Let's see if like this is an actual thing. I know it is. Like, I've seen people test it out, but I want to see if they would be able to get it.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited. I'd never really drink like Coke and Pepsi and things like that. I mean, sometimes I do. I like a squirt. I like those. It's like the grapefruit one.
Ooh.
Root beer.
I love my Coca-Cola. Every time I go somewhere and they're like, Pepsi's okay? I'm like, well, no, but, you know, I can't say no to that. So what we did is we wrote the names on the bottom of the cups, and then we didn't have a Sharpie up here, so we put nail polish on at least one of the cups so we could kind of tell the difference between each one.
So they're all nail polish flavored.
Yeah. Let's get started.
All right.
Okay, so first let's start off with the Starry and Sprite. Oh.
Sorry, guys. Okay, this is the sparkly one.
Okay. So I'll try one and you try one.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I feel like off the bat, I already know what this is.
I feel like this tastes like Sprite.
Okay. Here, do you want a palate cleanser?
I guess. I don't know if that's gonna. No, I can't. It's gonna confuse me.
Okay. Which one did you try? You tried the sparkly one already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay.
I think I have my answer.
Let me write this down.
Okay. Are we going to say it at the end or do you want to just say it now? And look?
Okay, yeah, I guess just say it now. Go right into
Okay.
it.
So,
Wait, let me think about this for 1 second. Let me think about this one.
wait, I feel like I need to taste the first one I tried again. Wait.
Okay. Damn, I just gotta say, this one with the sparkles on it, I like it more.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I have my answer.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to go first or do you want to?
I
Do you
can
want me
go
to go
first.
Okay.
I think this is Starry. I think that's Sprite.
Okay. I think this is Starry and that's Sprite.
Okay.
You tried the sparkle the first time, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I think this is Starry and that's Sprite.
I think this is Sprite.
Okay, just for warning, I wrote it in pink Sharpie.
Oh,
So
awesome.
we might not be able to see the names.
I don't
completely
I don't know what the
see-through.
hell that is.
Okay.
Okay, Starry,
Hold on.
guys.
Okay, let me see. I need to shine a flashlight on it.
Oh my god, you got it right.
I got it right.
Oh my god.
Right?
No.
Oh.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I didn't?
Okay. I had to say that this.
Wait, you said it the first time.
No, I said this is Starry. This is a more
Yeah.
fizzy one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You already answered.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so you were right.
Yeah, because this is way fizzy. This is like ultra fizzy. This is like.
This is kind of like toned down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Oh my god, I am so nervous.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna like
Ari.
Okay.
Just gonna smell my. I'm my own personal palate cleanser. Just gonna smell myself because that's what I'm used to. We're at neutral right now. Put the car in park.
Okay, the next one we're gonna try is Coke and I'm so nervous.
Okay, here I'll give you sparkles. Here in the viewfinder, like trying to tip the cup up.
Yeah, literally, I'm like. Okay, 3. Oh, all I tasted was nail polish in that last sip.
Ooh, okay. Sparkle lip gloss, sorry.
Okay. I feel like I have my answer for that one off the bat.
Me too.
Yeah, I have my answer. I have it.
I don't know.
Okay. We're gonna be like, we still another thing is we still have to record our intro and outros after this. We're gonna be burping the entire time. Okay, I have my answer.
Okay. I think that.
Oh my god, I'm gonna pee myself.
I think this is Pepsi and I think that's Coke.
Pepsi and Coke.
Okay.
So sparkly one, Pepsi, non-sparkly Coke.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, if I get this wrong,
jail.
I'm literally
Here.
There's no okay.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Okay, you look. I can't. I'm too nervous.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Oh my god.
It's
so bright.
Pepsi.
You're lying.
It says Pep on the bottom, Ari. It says Pep. Wait, what is it?
You're lying!
No!
Jail. Okay, listen.
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 Linda, listen.
Listen. What I meant to say. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
No, it's just because we left them in the bag too long. It's okay.
Don't try to justify this. Coca-Cola is never gonna want to sponsor me.
Yes, they are, Ari.
Are you drinking the Coke now?
I really thought this was Pepsi.
Maybe my dad messed it up.
Yeah, it's Ari's dad's fault.
Yeah, honestly, we're lying, guys. That one said Coke for sure.
Of the 4, my favorite is a Starry.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say mine's Coke, but apparently not. Okay, wait. I went based off what I thought was what. I still think Coke is my favorite.
I agree.
Whatever. You know. Oh, here we go. We're getting started on that.
Mm-hmm.
What should be like the next thing that we do?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. That was kind of cool.
Oh. Like the pregnancy snack thing?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was in our first
With our
scratched
peanut butter pickles
episode.
That episode wasn't even bad though. We can release a mini.
Yeah, maybe just the pregnancy test part. We were pretty unhinged in that episode.
What's a pregnancy I don't remember that. I just remember the proposal thing.
Oh, that was second one.
Oh.
The first one we did.
But you didn't even get the audio file saved on that.
Okay, you didn't have to throw that out there.
Okay. I'm like, well, how are we going to edit something that doesn't exist?
Okay, yeah. Well, no, but I'm saying that first episode we ever did was
okay.
Pretty unhinged, right?
Yeah, I don't even remember that. That was I was off the chain. He was like what? But I'm just saying, yep. Yes.
Well, now I'm like so self-aware about it.
I'm absolutely not self-aware.
I feel like you could see me like stop talking in some parts because I'm like, oh, I'm about to say again.
Sometimes I'll just look into the lens and I'm like, there I am. I'm doing it. Here I am. You know, because here's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, mental hospital. No, because here's the thing. I do a lot of things where I am looking forward to something. Like, let's say there's an event I'm going to go to. I'm going to a dance.
Yeah.
I will be looking in the window one day, just on the way home, like looking out at the trees thinking, will I remember this moment when I'm at the dance having fun? It's like 6 months away. And you know, it's like I know it's going to happen. I know it's coming. I wonder how fast the time is going to feel. And always when I'm in the moment, I think back to that time.
When we were about to start the podcast?
That's the thing. Whenever we used to make jokes about having a podcast together, I never thought to myself, oh, like, how is it going to feel when we actually started it? Like, am I going to be thinking about this moment? I never had that. I never had that moment. I think that's why it took so long to come to fruition, because I never thought in my heart that this would be happening.
Aw. In like a good way or a bad way?
Well, I don't know. I thought it would be too good to be true.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, I know we talked about this like when we first started it, and I had a lot of doubt on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember telling you like, it's not going to get to a point where we're going to get views and we're going to get followers.
I'm telling
and stuff
everybody
like that.
in the 5 counties within our general area. I am personally going to tell them.
We were talking to someone the other day,
and
I just wanted to be like, oh, someone came into work, and I wanted to tell her so bad about the podcast, but I didn't want to just throw it in her face. Not like throw it in her face, like, haha, like we're coming on the podcast soon. Yeah. Like, you should definitely watch it. You know what I mean? I haven't talked to her in like months.
I don't know. Once it's out, I'm telling everybody who has an eyeball, they will know.
What about someone with no eyeballs?
Anybody with an ear.
It'll be on Spotify. But yeah, I definitely had that feeling of what's the point of even doing it if we're not going to get views? And I guess you kind of put it in my head like, well, it's for fun then.
Yeah, I mean, it is for fun. I am passionate about it. And the thing is that I feel like this has kind of thrown me for a loop because I am going to school and I'm still going to school so that I can do something to work with animals or be a veterinarian.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm secretly like, fuck that. Like,
I want to be an influencer,
I'm a
baby.
podcaster,
Get on my way. You know, what's funny too is like I see influencers. Oh, you know, this is probably bad to say, but I see influencers who start podcasts, and this is not how I actually feel, but at the same time, it is kind of how I feel. Podcasts are where influencers go to die.
Oh, no, Ari.
Yeah.
Some of them flourish there. This is the first step for us. We're going in reverse.
Okay, yeah. And then our influencer stage is where we go to die.
Yeah, I
would love to do like, and obviously the podcasts aren't going to be the only things that we want to do together either. We're actually getting married in the fall. I'm pregnant with our third born. No, but like summer's coming up. We want to do more
OnlyFans content.
Stop. OnlyFans, if you want to sponsor us too. I'm just kidding. But we want to do like more going out and doing activities. Like I definitely want to start vlogging. Mm-hmm. I think vlogging's so fun.
No, I would totally watch your vlog.
You wouldn't want to vlog with me?
Oh yeah, of course. I didn't want to include myself without asking.
Oh, I said kind of like both of us.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I don't know, like I'm in this stage right now where I'm like, I can't wait to travel. I don't know where I'm getting the money to travel. Mm-hmm. Maybe when Coke and OnlyFans sponsor us, we could do like a collab. Mm-hmm. I'm just kidding, Mom and Dad. OnlyFans is not going to sponsor us.
That's a painting website.
But yeah, there's a lot more things out there that we come up with ideas all the time.
Yeah, I just started a TikTok.
Oh, it's so cute.
Tiny Station with 2 N's. I've only posted 1 video so far, but I've filmed so much content that I can post now.
That's really cute.
Yeah, thanks. Tiny Station.
Do you want us to put that in description?
Tiny Station. PlayStation. Oh. You know, when you open your game.
Oh.
But it's kind of like muted.
It doesn't say that, though.
PlayStation. It used to say that.
Did it?
Yeah. When you play Crash Bandicoot, when you put in your PS2.
Oh, I was never allowed to play with the PS2. It was my dad's, and like he never like really let unless he was there. We played a lot of Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
It's very cool, mate.
But yeah, I think that is all for the first episode.
Yep.
But you'll see us in 2 seconds in the outro.
Ooh, thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day and comment what your favorite fast food order is and maybe we'll try it on an episode.
Yeah, and ideas for next time.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay.
Email us. Bye.
Bye.